to the recap of your average shopping cart. Since we're about to hit 50 subscribers, so I'm gonna do something like this every single 50 subscribers and go what happened in like the milestone, in like the bit from like, so when I get to 100 subscribers, I'll go the bit happened when I got to 50. The things that happened when I got 50 to 100 subscribers. So right now, as of miracle this, I am at 49 subscribers. So today we will just be recapping what happened in my videos and in other videos. And a bunch of people got mad at me for not being a terrified little kid. Alright guys, the wait is finally over. You can come out of your caves now and watch the video. Apart from the fact that the soldier always takes 2,000 years to load. Right. So, the first video I ever did was called The Void, which is literally just a black screen with a song playing in the background. I don't remember the name. Song with something to do with the keyboard cat. It's dead now, sadly. Wait, is the one that made that song dead? Oh, yeah, I think so. Alright. So anyway, then I started just making like the most random memes ever, like of a door and then of a window and then of a fence door. So yeah. And then I also did the crash, which just sounds terrifying. Because that video where very off camera, like paper airplane crashed into a paper boat. There's like stickmen on it that I made. Oopsies. And I think I made Adam the Bubble. If you remember that. We got Adam the Bubble. Adam, stop escaping! This is Adam now. Oops. Adam popped at the end if you didn't remember. So I managed to actually keep track of which bubble was Adam. Just go on. Right. So then I also made that video on why an Among Us movie would be a bad idea, and the only thing I was filming was a cat. I don't care is the most accurate because it spins. It doesn't even playground, but still. I can't activate it. Yeah, so reasons were it's like A, you'd have a favourite character and they'd just die in 5 seconds. And B, there's already an Animal Crossing movie on YouTube made by CS Studios, and that is basically Grease, but with 2 space blobs. And as I said, why are you making plots about space blobs? Well, that was easy. That's what happened to your favourite character. Anyway, so to speed things along, I just started doing more skits and stuff, especially with the dragon called Goldblocks. Oh yeah, if you don't remember his name's Goldblocks. But the name's from the first video I made. It's called Meet My Pet Dragon Goldblocks video. I'm so quiet. Congratulations to anyone who could hear me just then. I certainly could. But like, I always come out quieter than myself on my videos. Right. Yeah, so I just made a couple more skits of all the characters, and then during like the gnomes versus knights thing, I was like, I've gathered the gnome base. Summon all dragons to defeat. Oh no. Right. Yeah, so then I did Dead by Daylight video. Speaking of Dead by Daylight, wait a minute, I gotta make my weapon a bit more accurate. Yeah, I remember which weapon I used. I used like a metal base with that of blade on it, but this will do. That's strong. Right, yeah. So, then I made even more skits. My favourite series of skits I've done, I've only done one series of skits. I've done an actual series, but that isn't skits, that's just a series. Alright, so I did the meme remote, or like the ARS. Okay, yes, yeah, I know. So the ARS chase this guy, but then they get frozen by a magic remote this guy has. They get frozen by a magic remote. Male journey flying through the sky. That was strong. None of them actually do get punched. The worst injury that one's gotten is getting murdered by a goose flying through the air. Oh, I thought you said limbs were over. Well, that was crazy. Come on, limbs. Let's just leave that guy there. Alright. So, right now I just did a couple more skits, and then I was saying the reasons why I was just like it. At the end, some more like so. Alice gets mad at Oliver because he supposedly cheats on them, and then, as I said, kills them with a chainsaw like they're rehearsing for Finals Nation Blood Mounts. Right. They're just like holding their coats, and they're just like, no, I love him, now he's dead. Ah! Can't touch this, and then ended the video. Right, so then, around the time they also made the first ever episode of Worst Ways to Die. Yay! On degloving. Because I rebuilt, I'm just going to deglove over my own playground character for a second. Alright. So, this is what he's working at. Alright. Move it. Well, he died. That is not what happened to Malik, just so you know. He's alive. And also this transcript for episode 5, it was like Worst Way to Die. It thinks at some point I said, "'Cause you don't be being gay like that." Maybe you do be being gay like that. Yeah, but I don't even know what that is, so like, it could be being gay like, I don't know, a piece of cheese. Alright. So. Yeah. Then really much later, I did episode 2 of Worst Ways to Die, and I accidentally activated the demon core. Alright, and now I just have like a spot of fire. So if I drop this guy on here, yep, he's gonna get burned. And also, speaking of me being on my own playground, that's why I started doing my own playground videos. Yay! So, we can summon my old friend that I made, the incinerator. Da, 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 da. Then these dudes are hanging out. But then, Fear appears. Oh yeah, this is Fear now. Fear appears and steals the strawberry elephant. So then, they get super mad and just go. Ha ha. Then, someone just randomly appears at them and just goes. Why is the knife here in his kneecap? Alright, that works now. And also that needs to be closed. Oh no, they're trapped. Right, then I had the AI's like fight to stay alive, and the AIs just fight each other. And ChatGPT and both of the ChatGPT and Copilot in the To Survive video, and just ChatGPT in the actually fighting video were at Campbell. So saying the best person ever. Not the best person ever. Boom. One Eric Campbell. Kill them. This was one of your enemies. This is Google. I think. Was this Google or was this Meta? I think Meta was the Christmas bot. Alright. Return of the Eric Campbell. He's vicious and he lost a foot from stomping on Google's lifeless corpse. Now, Eric Campbell, you deserve a treat. You get to eat this shotgun. Nom, 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 nom. Like, it doesn't actually shoot him. It just, like, gets him. Like an empty gap. I accidentally drew on the screen. Well, I can do that then. Yippee. Alright, so then I made episode 3 of Worst Ways to Die. As in, my peoples, Brian was your average skater kid. Hello, Brian. And also, speaking of Worst Ways to Die, the next episode will be themed around Eric Campbell. Yay! Alright. No, you can do it. Wait, he actually got hit in the place where he got impaled. Alright. So I did episode 4, which is all about medieval torture and execution. Yes, I do have one. Yes, it does spawn, luckily. Oh. So, I got a brazen bull where I got a brazen bull from the workshop where if you activate it, now we gotta save Jerome from being in the brazen bull. Come on, Jerome. This is using so you'd have to cut your arm off. We're just letting you out. No, you won't. You have to wiggle through the funnel hole. How are you on fire? What are you holding? What's this thing? It's got a fire staff. Why is there a fire staff? Weird. Yeah, well, Jerome's been burnt to a crisp. Right. So, then I did episode 5 on trains. And then I just did a couple more, like, funny little skits and stuff. And then I got here. So many people. Oh yeah, I also had the ultimate battle royale. And the winner was the cannibal. Just kidding. Death from Found's Nation just appeared at the last second and just killed everyone. He didn't even die probably. But like he did die, huh? It's like 101, oh yeah, I also made 101, which is a short film by me, yeah. 37 on that one. Alright. Yep. So, this has been the ultimate Your Average Shopping Cart recap. Yay. And to make it is this Pokemon! That is my notification sound, so do not get terrified. Right. So, to end this video off, we shall do the Your Average Shopping Cart 50 sign again. YASC. 50 is in like a way where it's like the so one of Worst Ways to Die. Alright.